Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. I am Afzal Saba. You are watching program Fast Point on our official web channel International Relations. Dear viewers, today we have a special guest, and it's going to be an interesting and meaningful discussion with a special guest. He just came to Pakistan on a special visit. He has a keen observation on current affairs and world politics. The Honorable Chairperson, Department of International Relations, World Politics and Diplomacy, Kazan Federal University, Russian Federation, Professor Dr. Chanyshev Rustem. So welcome to you in our program Fast Point. Здравствуйте, как тебя?
Здравствуйте, очень хорошо. Thank you so much for your hospitality. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be here.
Perfect, yes. So I just want to know that today we are going to discuss on a topic that is modern international relation. So can you tell me when was the modern international relation begun and who is the founding father?
I think when we talk about the system of international relations, we can talk about 20th century, the three levels and three stages, three steps after the end of the First World War, the Second World War, and the collapse of the Soviet Union. So modern international relations connected with digital sphere and IR-FUUAST, a material, non-material aspect. So right now we can talk about modern international relations. I think last 20 years has shifted, changed world policy, global politics. Yeah, what me personally started to talk about new world order after the 9/11. So it changed Middle East, it changed Asia. So it can be characterized with the loads of ideas, fragmentized international relations, and some conflict aspect. So this is it when we talk about international. Just briefly.
Excellency, when you talk about the relation between Russia and United States, the United States and its allies believe that Russia and China are forming an alliance to counter US, to counter West under SEO. Do you think so? And if so, will they be successful?
I think China and Russia show their concern about their own national interest, and I think they formulate it pretty well. And America is quite worried about it because they don't want China and Russia to be powerful in Eurasia. So we'll see how it's going to go. But I think every country has this opportunity, and every country must follow their national interests. That's for sure. That's one thing.
Excellency, what plan does Russia have to deal with the Western economic and political sanction? Because it is purely a Western system.
Well, to be quite honest, I cannot speak on behalf of the whole nation, whole country. I just want to say that the collapse that was expected, connected with those sanctions, it didn't happen in Russia. That's exactly what we observed, and we'll see how this is going to go. But this plan to suffocate Russia with sanctions, it just didn't work.
Okay, that's perfect. Excellency, if we talk about the Russia and the Ukraine war, what are which countries could play an important role in the ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine?
Yeah, at this point of interview, you may cut it. I wasn't, to be quite honest, I have no right to leave comments on special military operations. So just talking in general, but not some
Okay,
context.
Excellency, as per your perspective, what are the major steps then Pakistan and Russia can take for the for the collaboration of military and economically?
So if we talk about Russian-Pakistan relation, the first thing to do is get acquainted with each other. Because people in Pakistan, people in Russia, people in Pakistan don't know nothing, to be quite honest. Only intellectual or academic they know, but average people know nothing about cultures. But I was quite surprised with the overwhelming hospitality and these traditions you have, and this infrastructure and structure. Although every country experienced some troubles, Russia experienced some troubles, in a specific some troubles, America, China, Pakistan. But I was quite surprised by this overwhelming thing happening to me with your people and with your history, with your civilization. So I think we should start in educational and academic sphere because try to establish good scientific relations between our nations, and then maybe political agenda and economical agenda will find its place there. But what we're doing right now is building relations right now because you interviewing me and I'm answering your questions. So at the same time, in this audience, in this institution, I ask questions too and get my answers. So it's great to find this, build these bridges, find these connections, and establish the ties between two nations.
Okay, that's perfect. Excellency, how you found Pakistan till?
What?
How you found Pakistan still? How your experience and what kind of feedback you want to give about Pakistan?
I want to say that I enjoyed myself in Pakistan, and Pakistan is wonderful. I've been to major cities, Lahore and Karachi. I'm in Karachi right now. I introduced myself to this lovely civilization and culture. These people who are very, very kind. They're ready to help. They're ready to explain something. They're ready to understand give you the full understanding what's going on around you. There are new friends coming to my life who are Pakistanis right now, and I was amazed by the students. I was amazed by the students in colleges, in universities, and your historical background, your tradition, and your language, which I don't understand, unfortunately, but it sounds so musical, so wonderful. And thank you so much for your hospitality. I really enjoyed this week in Pakistan, and unfortunately I have to leave, but it breaks my heart.
Oh, that's perfect. Excellency, our viewers and students just want to know that how they can get a scholarship for higher classes and fill PhD and master program in Russia, especially in Kazan Federal University.
Well, we're working on it. We wanted to establish build bridges and establish ties on a very high level. So when the high authority and the heads of our department and universities will have an agreement, then we can talk about collaborations, scientific, educational, and we can talk about its exchanges, students. So they start to learn more about Russia on the Russian courses, know about language, and I think in the nearest future they're going to have an ability to visit Russia. I'm going to be crossing fingers for that.
Okay, that's perfect. So what kind of message and advice you want to give to those students who just want to see their future in Russia, especially Kazan University with you?
Don't worry about the cold, it's all right. We have central heating, and yeah, people are very overwhelming, and they really try to help foreigners. And Kazan State University is always there to help and to promote education, relations, and all type of activities that will make a foreigner feel in our region as feel home.
Большое спасибо. Thank you so much.
Спасибо большое вам.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was an absolute honor to talk to you. Thank you so much.
अच्छा
डियर व्यूअर्स, ये थे आज हमारे साथ एक खुसूसी मेहमान जो कि रशिया से आए हुए थे, और हमने उनसे जानने की कोशिश की कि हम कैसे स्कॉलरशिप रशिया में हासिल कर सकते हैं, और बहुत सारी गुफ्तगू हुई, और मुझे उम्मीद था आपने उनके तजज़िया और तबसरे से आपने बहुत कुछ हासिल की होगी, और अपने मेज़बान को फास्ट पॉइंट के साथ